The media and entertainment industry is growing like crazy. So by 2018, over $500 million will be spent just on media and entertainment, so films, games, etc. So there's no shortage of demand for content, for great stories and great content and great games. And it is predominantly driven by creative talent. However, the dynamics of the industry have completely changed. I mean, one of the sobering statistics that I came across is that there are about 1 million artists worldwide competing for 200,000 seats in 3,000 studios. So there's immense competition going on trying to get into these seats at these production houses. And then to top it all off, also there's globalization happening. So back in the day, like maybe a decade, 15 years ago, like the center of the industry was really in Los Angeles, or in California, I should say. And if you were in California and you knew anything about this industry and you knew how to operate the software, it was pretty much guaranteed you'd get a job. And that just doesn't work anymore because it's now production is worldwide. I mean, so now productions are being done all over the place, like in places like Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal, London, Mumbai, and Singapore, of course. So you're seeing this globalization happening, which means that recruitment is actually very, very interesting now, because now you have to be able to find the right people with the right skill set in the right place at the right time. And so more than ever, a solution like ArtStation is actually very important for the industry. And so what we've done is we've created a real-time recruitment engine where you can find artists within that. For example, if I'm looking for an artist who knows Nuke, who is in Singapore, who is available for freelance in 3 weeks' time, you can do that with this engine. And so that was why we did it after we were hearing the needs of the industry. We decided to do this. And since it's currently in beta, and currently there are over 200 studios who are using this system. Everybody seems to know everybody. And so I think definitely having a presence online on a platform like ArtStation is extremely important, but also the whole networking aspect of actually getting to know the other artists who are working in studios. Because when recruiters go out and they hire an artist, their first port of call is actually amongst their immediate artists in the studio, where they're asking them, hey, do you guys know anybody? And that's, in some way, that also kind of works hand in hand with ArtStation, because a lot of these artists, sometimes they see like, oh, okay, you're looking for a digital matte painter. There's this guy here, I just saw him on ArtStation, he looks amazing. And I've already exchanged some emails with him, and he'd be a great fit. So definitely having a strong online presence, as well as some ability, or the ability to network with other artists in the industry and art directors, etc. That I think is very powerful. As far as globalization is concerned, I think that that's one of the big challenges I think that the industry is facing, that we haven't completely solved yet. But just because we're just in this strange phase where it is kind of moving, and I think when you're young, definitely having the willingness to move to wherever these productions are is a good thing. But I think one of the problems that we are trying to solve at ArtStation is that much larger kind of problem, is how do you create a sustainable career in this kind of environment? And there are other ways to do that, other sources of income from delivering content online, etc.
Mm.
Yeah.